Did you get a PPP loan? And if so, have you thought about early forgiveness? Well, we're going to talk about that today. Hi, I'm Chris Passmore and I'm with CPA Corner. So a question I've gotten a lot in the past weeks is, should I apply early for forgiveness of my PPP loan? And the reason why I say early is because originally the covered period or the eligible period for your PPP loan was approximately 2 months. And with the legislative change, that was extended to 24 weeks or 6 months. So now you have much more time to use those loan proceeds to pay for payroll, utilities, rent, and other qualified expenses. So there is a chance that you used all of those funds before the end of the now 24-week period, and you can apply for early forgiveness. And I can appreciate that you want to have this forgiven, you want to move on, and you want to get back to normal business. So it gets back to that question, should you apply for early forgiveness? So I'm going to give you my opinion on this one. I do not think you should apply for early forgiveness, and I have a few key reasons. First of all, if you remember in the program that a minimum of 60% of the proceeds from your PPP need to be used for payroll. Well, guess what? If you wait the full 24 weeks, there's a good chance that you can use 100% of the proceeds for payroll, and therefore you don't have to go through the calculation of what percentage was rent, what percentage was payroll, and I truly think that will make the forgiveness process easier and cleaner. Second of all, one key aspect of the PPP program was retaining people and not reducing their pay. And if you had to furlough or lay people off or reduce their wages, there was a possible impact to the amount for forgiveness of your PPP loan. And well, guess what? Those rules keep changing and new rules keep coming out on a weekly or semi-weekly basis. And I think it makes sense to wait until the end of this program when all the guidance has been given by the SBA to figure out how to truly assess who's been let go, what payroll reductions are counting against you to get your forgiveness. This all comes back to the speed in which this legislation was set out, and now everyone trying to figure out, well, here's the legislation, how do we actually transact that? And we're just not done yet. And on top of that, the covered period for you is either 8 weeks or 24 weeks. So if you use all of your PPP proceeds at, say, 15 weeks, you still only have 2 choices, 8 weeks or 24 weeks. So you now have to calculate what you think your payroll will be, what your expenses will be at the end of that 24-week period, further complicating all of this. A third reason I think that you should wait is banks are selling their SBA or their PPP loan portfolios to other banks. So guess what might happen? You might be working with your bank on the forgiveness application, and then they sell it to another lender, and you have to restart the process at the new owner of your PPP loan and start the forgiveness application all over again. So that's another reason why I think you may want to wait, let the dust settle from all of this, and wait until the end of that 24-week period and then submit your forgiveness application. And keep in mind that there are no payments due on your PPP loan for 10 months. So from my perspective, there is minimal risk. There is no out-of-pocket cash outlay in waiting until the end and waiting till the covered period is over. We have clear guidance from the SBA on how to deal with all this. Well, I hope you find that information useful. If you have any questions regarding PPP forgiveness, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is included on this post, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.